I forgot my box cutter. Or my knife. Probably go knife. Let's get some sort of music going here. Music. Say music. Oh man, I gotta get my knife. Okay. I'm actually gonna go to full cam. I gotta increase the resolution. There we go. Oh, now it's updated. Could have swore it just never updated. But it did. Spotify. So No Man's Sky OST on here. I don't think so. That would be a no. All right, let's just go to... Enhance your playlist with recommended songs refreshed daily. Well, that depends on those songs. Oh, let's just do this. We'll do this. One of my favorite soundtracks. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's very special stream. Oh, I'm so excited, dude. I wasn't sure what I was going to do today. And strangely enough, my PSVR came on time. PSVR2, you can see 3 games in a row here. All PSVR2 compatible. The only 3 games that I have in my library that are compatible with PSVR2. I will at some point get Call of the Mountain. It's a $60 game. And City Skylines VR. It's just called Cities VR, but it's the same game. I'll get that at some point as well. But I am going to... There it is. Been waiting for this for months. Pre-ordered it in November. And it finally came. Reviews are looking good. Okay, so what we're looking at here, obviously it comes with the headset, USB cable, and controllers. Headphones with 6 earpieces that you can use. Apparently you can, I mean, I'm probably just going to use these. And it says printed materials. Now, I probably should have waited for this before I got myself a new monitor. Because this in itself is a monitor. Like, this is a massive monitor upgrade for anybody who actually just wants to use this to play, you know, flat panel games. You can literally do that with this in theater mode, which the PSVR 1 had as well. But this one, of course, is a 4K HDR, which apparently the HDR is phenomenal. And that's pretty good for me, if you ask me. It's got the DualSense haptic feedback in the headset, as well as the controllers, of course. And it only comes with 1 cable. And that's the USB-C that everybody knew was going to be used for this thing. We all knew it was going to happen. So, oh, look at this. It already started kind of coming undone here. But I still have to break this nice little reflective PlayStation logo sticker. But at least I don't have to worry about it ripping the box apart. I like keeping boxes sometimes, depending on what it is. Let's get this bad boy out of here. All right. Okay, never mind. It actually just flips up. Sorry. Not a separate box. That's still part of the box. And again, the tape did not hold. All right. It's an interesting way to do a box. No doubt all recyclable materials, obviously cardboard. You got this paper-based holster or holder thing, whatever. So we got this little box here. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. There we go. This little background noise, nothing too major. So we have yet again another USB-C cable, which I've got 2 of those already. All PlayStation official cables, though these aren't really marked with PlayStation. Let's close this knife up. But that'll be used to charge your controllers because they are USB-C based. Instruction manual, nobody needs that. Here is the earbuds that comes with it. Same design as before. It clips onto the back of the headset and kind of just hangs off of it, which is great. So that I'm hoping that, yeah, it does. It has the little holster pieces on the sides like the PSVR1 had. So you can kind of just shove the earbuds in there and they just kind of sit pretty. Like I said, a lot of people like to use headphones, over-the-ear headphones. I don't mind using these if they're good. The PSVR1 earbuds weren't that great in terms of like, especially their bass wasn't that great, but their positional audio was actually really good. I actually prefer earbuds when it comes to actually getting precise positional audio, which is something I will push till the day I die. All right. And here we have the headset. Like I said, single cable, apparently very long, and I don't have a very big room here, so, you know, this will work perfectly. The best part about this, of course, is the inside-out tracking, so no need for a camera anymore, thank God, because that was an awful... It was a good first attempt. Let's not, you know, bust their balls about that entirely. Like, at least they tried with what they had. But this is like... It's got inside-out tracking this time. The 4 cameras here in the front, which should be able to, of course, track your hands as hopefully as best as possible. A lot of other headsets, they'll have ones facing in the front, and then they'll have some around the sides, so that way it can track the controllers better. But you know, try and keep the cost down, especially when they put the majority of their money in the lenses. Or the screens behind the lenses, which are, like I said, 4K HDR. As far as I know, I think they're capable of 120, but if you want to go 120 hertz in a game, I think even if it's a flat panel game, a non-VR game, it stops the capture, so it won't go to the TV. And that might only TV or monitor, but that might only be if you don't have a monitor or TV capable of producing 120 frames a second. I do, so hopefully the capture wouldn't stop. But, you know, we should be expecting this to at least produce, you know, high frame rate, because that's what you need for VR. Oh my god, the smell of new stuff. It's just so nice, you know, new plastic, new everything. We got some very nice... Finally... No fake leather crap. This is actually rubber. It's actually rubber. I'm actually really surprised about that. This little face mesh thing I heard is it cuts out the light so much better than the previous version. So I can't wait to actually be fully immersed in this. The screen door effect apparently is all but gone for the most part. We've got the power button here. We got a little, I'm guessing that's a microphone actually, not a speaker. So there's the microphone there, and the microphone, I gotta give it to them. The microphone on the PSVR1 headset wasn't terrible, which is strange because on this it sucks. So I don't know. And then I believe this button down here, right here, is to activate the pass-through cameras so you can see where the hell you're going if you need to. Beautiful. And then you got the tightening and the loosening button back here. Dude, it's rubber on the back and the front. That's nuts. One thing that I saw in Digital Foundry's recent podcast is that John Linneman forgot to... Well, he forgot to mention it because he didn't realize until it was after he was done writing the review that he experienced no fogging of the lenses, which was a huge issue with the PSVR 1 because, you know, especially if I'm playing something like Pistol Whip, we'll have to see if it's even if it even holds up to that kind of like scrutiny or that kind of rigorous activity because, you know, as you guys know, I play PSVR or I play Pistol Whip and I am sweating because it's just, it gets you going. You're ducking, dodging, all this other stuff, and I'm just sweating. And so that's the biggest contention with PSVR 1 was that the lenses fogged up so easily. Even if I wasn't doing that, if I'm going from you know, just playing a regular game to VR, my body heat alone, because the headset was cold, colder than my body heat anyway, would just fog up the lenses, which is such a big problem. Allegedly, that does not happen with this, but we'll see. I am noticing, actually, this might be the reason why. There's a little spot right here. There's a hole right here, which would allow for breathability, if you ask me. And I am surprised that it doesn't actually cause any light bleed. Nobody's ever mentioned it in their reviews or anything, but it's probably because, well, your forehead's right here, so that's probably fine. Oh, that might be it. That might be the reason why it doesn't fog up, which is awesome. That's what you need, is the airflow, and there was none in the PSVR 1, so it was a bit unfortunate. All right, here's one of the controllers. Again, with these controllers, they come with the straps. Highly recommended to put those on. But this is the left hand, I believe. No, this is the right hand. Sorry, this is the right hand because it fits better this way. You've got the circle and X. You got the PlayStation button here. I believe that's the options button, joystick, trigger, and then of course this is R1 right here. Now this, I've seen, has the same functionality as the Valve Index, where it can sense whether your hands are off the controller or not. Now, I don't know if it has the precision as the Valve Index, where it notices, you know, every single finger. If you did something like this, that it would notice that these two fingers are up. But I have seen that it's like if you want to point somewhere, it notices that you're pointing, your index finger is no longer on the controller. So that would be very impressive. This will be the first time, well, maybe not the first time, second time I'll be using a controller that's like this. The first one I tried, no, I actually never tried, I don't think. My brother's Oculus Quest, I had tried it. I think it was the small one where, you know, it's strapped to your hand, and it didn't have, I don't think it had this orbiting thing. Maybe it did. I don't remember. But yeah, so definitely going to make sure that I actually strap this to my hand. This looks... Okay, it slides up that way, but I'm not entirely... Oh, there we go. Ooh. So if you want to slide it down, you got to pull down on one side like this, and then just... That's nice and easy, actually. That was really nice. Little bit awkward. Okay, there we go. It's a little awkward because it wraps around this way, so I guess you can kind of work it around so it doesn't do that, so it's like on top. Yeah, that's better right there. So definitely put it on top. That feels a lot less intrusive. That feels really good, man. That feels so good. Now, I don't know if these things are charged, but they are USB-C charging right here on the bottom. Boop. So if you need to charge it, just plug it into the system. I don't know the speed at which they charge. I actually heard it's pretty quick, but most of the peripherals that you plug into the PlayStation itself generally charge pretty quickly. And then, of course, there's the second controller. And that's all that's in the box. It's just the headset and the controllers, which is fine. This is the left-hand controller. So, I have no doubt this is going to be worth it. This is going to be a worthwhile upgrade, at least for me, because I come from PSVR1, and I know how that is, and how cumbersome it is, and how inaccurate it is. And I'm really hoping that a lot of companies upgrade their system, or their games. Because so far we've got 3 games that I actually own: No Man's Sky, Pistol Whip, and Job Simulator. Job Simulator is just awesome anyway. Man, everything feels so good right now, actually. I love new stuff. And then there's a lot of, extra games, new games. Actually a pretty massive lineup. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty huge lineup for a brand new system. Just gonna bring my camera back down to earth here. There we go. I just wanted to do that for that. But if you go to the PlayStation Store, you got the PSVR2 section here, and you can check out, you can even try some demos, which is awesome. Look at this, look at this. NFL put out a football game for VR, which is kind of insane to me. And then there's Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, which I actually never heard of, actually. Hold on. So let's take a look at some of these games. Unless this is the thing that they announced a little while ago, which I hope it. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, yeah. I didn't realize this was going to be a launch title.
But there they were, standing against evil wherever it popped up.
For $50, this game better be a full-fledged game.
The locals can be a little rough on tourists, but it's nothing you can't handle.
Now, I did watch John Linneman play some Horizon Call of the Mountain, and it looks phenomenal. Honestly, it really does. It looks pretty unbelievable for essentially what is going to amount to a very small experience. Technically, I know they're selling it for $60, but that's because, they're a company and they're greedy. But he also had tweeted out that Gran Turismo 7 is possibly one of the most immersive racing sims in VR he's ever played. And I'll take that to the bank for sure. Now, I wish I had a racing wheel. That'd be nice. But they're not cheap either. I would also like a HOTAS for No Man's Sky, but we're going to have to deal with what we have now. Tetris Effect, of course, got an upgrade. Thumper got an upgrade, which are, Moss Book 2 got an upgrade. So a lot of already established VR titles got upgraded. There are some that I'm actually really interested in. After the Fall, definitely. I don't think I have that. I don't think I have the base version, so, it's a $30 game. It's only 15% off, but, $30. The Light Brigade, sometimes the art on the cover just kind of pulls me in, and I'm interested to take a look at it. It's a roguelike VR shooter. What? Now, I mostly avoided playing first-person shooters for VR because the VR1 tended to be very inaccurate. And so that's why I mostly just kind of avoided them. And also, I think it's really important. I don't know if anybody will actually develop any peripherals for these controllers to kind of just set them in there, and then you can have your hands line up just like this, where, it feels like you're holding a gun. But I have no doubt that there will be some companies that do that. But that's why I like Pistol Whip, because it's just one-handed, so it's not really that big a deal. But I if somebody does, then I'm definitely game for it. But again, I didn't play shooters because the inaccuracy of PSVR 1 always kind of just kept me from that. and I never really got to experience first-person shooting in that respect. Obviously, I played, hey, Chris. I played, Cyberpilot. Wolfenstein's Cyberpilot. That was cool, but I was in a mech. So it was a first-person shooter, but I was in a mech, so it wasn't really, it's an easy sit-down experience. I think, Chris, you told me about Demio, I think. Or maybe I saw the release trailer for this. But I will say, quite a big lineup for a release of a console, essentially. Not a console, but like a peripheral. Especially a VR peripheral. And no, I think I saw the trailer for this, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like basically D&D. I feel like the D&D crowd is going to eat this up, because you can play D&D anywhere now. You don't have to go places to do it. You can do it online. But we'll see how that goes. I know that VR, some people still, and I said, I will die on this hill. This is the cheapest VR headset for the quality that you get that money can buy, hands down. Full stop. I don't care who you are. It is the cheapest, most advanced headset you can buy. Oh, well then, there you go. Never mind. Demio's going to do well then, I think. Altair Breaker, I watched a video on that earlier. It looks pretty cool. It's just another hack and slash sort of thing. Pavlov, another FPS. There's Firewall Ultra. A lot of these games down here were just announced, apparently. But I didn't know. I think you told me about this, but Hellsweeper, I kind of wanted to look at this while you guys were here. Move without limits. Oh my god, you can go upside down. That would be very disorienting. But I think don't trust Altair Breaker devs. Oh, I didn't say I was gonna get it. I said it looked interesting. But it's just another hack and slash sort of game, you know, similar to ones I've tried already. So I think one of the biggest limiting factors, and the reason why PSVR1 wasn't as popular as it could have been, was simply the fact that that it was low resolution, low frame rate, you know, didn't have these features of like HDR and really kind of immersing you into the world that you're playing. So I think that was a big reason why. That's why I think PSVR2 is necessary, because I mean, it's the best value for your money, you know, especially if you already own a PS5. But even if you don't own a PS5, it's still cheaper to get the PS5 and the PSVR2 than to get a whole PC setup. Just doesn't work out to the same price point, you know what I mean? Now, while this game lineup here is technically limited, I would still say that it's a pretty solid amount of game. Like I saw their Instagram post of how many games are coming out within the launch window here, and it's huge. It was like 20 or 30 games are coming out. Most of them obviously upgrades, but like upgrades to games we already love. You know, for me, it's Pistol Whip, Job Simulator, No Man's Sky. But I'm more interested in playing No Man's Sky on this because, you know, obviously they made the upgrade. That looks cool. Anime inspired. You know, they made the upgrade to PS5, and now they're just implementing the PSVR2 into it. So I'm hoping that, you know, with No Man's Sky, my biggest issue, of course, again, was the low res. And then, of course, the limitation of the PlayStation Move controllers. Now, hopefully, we don't have that issue. But I did look through my other games, and I'm really hoping for upgrades to Saints and Sinners, so I can continue playing that. Skyrim VR, that would be a huge upgrade. I can't imagine that Bethesda doesn't want to do something with that, or at least upgrade it to PSVR 2, seeing as how they love re-releasing that game a million times over.
I'm asking you. Please open the door. How?
Now here's a real anime-inspired game.
Supervisor
Very
Alcina
Persona looking.
inaugurated just 5 minutes ago. What's going on?
Homicide detected. Victim Albert Rumford.
Is this like a investigator?
Killed?
The city's in grave danger, but
Yeah, it's an
I have no
investigator
doubt
type
we're
game.
capable of sorting this all out.
That's pretty cool.
Find Albert's body.
I imagine this probably looks really good in terms of like if they implement HDR, all the neon lights and stuff are gonna look really good.
Nightmare becomes reality.
Now, I can't remember if No Man's Sky has HDR capabilities, but okay, all right. Chris, do you know if After the Fall is that like multiplayer or is that a single player thing? We got Cave Digger. I thought this was Grave Digger.
You know, rookie, I was young once too. Before me, an unexplored valley, promising wealth and adventure. I could only see the riches ahead, but no stone or jewel could satisfy my hunger. Pickaxe in one hand and a revolver in the other. I thought myself unbreakable.
It is multiplayer.
Kept digging deeper.
Yeah, I've been eyeing that game, but again, my thing with first person shooters was that I just didn't want to play them on PSVR 1 because it wasn't accurate enough.
Don't get spooked now, newcomer. Let's dive into this adventure once again.
But I mean, was there a Cave Digger 1? Because I don't remember Cave Digger 1.
Rule number 1, dig, detonate, and then just take it all. These caves are full of loot, and the deepest corners hide mysteries and wonders. Grab them all. You might be surprised what you find down there. Rule number 2, keep those tools upgraded and use your noggin. Old rusty gear is not getting you anywhere, buddy. So go and...
Similar to Deep Rock Galactic. But I definitely want to get After the Fall, and now that there's the complete edition, I don't think I'll miss out on anything. I definitely want to get, of course, Horizon Call of the Mountain, but I mean, $60. That's a lot to ask for a game that allegedly is basically a tech demo. I forgot about the vacation simulator. So I'm gonna have to grab that at some point. That was the second one in the job simulator. Zenith. But yeah, watching John play Call of the Mountain, visually I'm very impressed with it. Like, obviously none of these games hold even remotely a candle to that game. You know, the detail in it possibly has one of the most detailed VR game I've seen for sure. You know, the sound on these videos really doesn't do the games justice, I think. What is this?
I would rather die fighting than live in fear.
Well, hello. Welcome from Brazil. Brillo Tamper. Welcome to the stream. You missed the unboxing, man. You missed it. It's okay, though. It's right here. Here it is. And I'm going to fire up some No Man's Sky because I've been waiting for PSVR 2 to come out. So that way I can play No Man's Sky better. Oh, there's a demo for Call of the Mountain, at least. If I want to try it. But yeah, there's a lot of games that I have. Not a lot of games, but I have enough PSVR titles that I wish I could actually sort by, you know, put them just in VR. I used to have folders, but they got rid of those. Or at least they deleted. Oh, wait. Are they over here? No. I had my own folders, and then, I don't know, they changed things again, and this would have been good in VR. Like, Arizona Sunshine. I haven't even touched that game, but, you know, hopefully that gets an upgrade at some point in the future. Beat Saber, that's got to get an upgrade. Like, there's a lot of good VR titles that need to get upgraded. Concrete Genie, I don't know if that one will, but I thought that I could have swore you could play this non-VR. I think it just has the PSVR there because, you know, you can. But that one I probably will play non-VR from here on out, obviously, because I don't have my PSVR 1 hooked up. I need Doom VFR to be upgraded because I'm kind of just like, I'm disappointed by that game, mostly because the PSVR 1 did not work very well with it. Like, you couldn't turn your character. How am I supposed to actually, like, move around the space if I can't turn my character? Makes no sense. Farpoint, never got a chance to play that. I think they should definitely upgrade that. Obviously, they're upgrading Firewall to Firewall Ultra. Maybe I'll finally try that game now that they're upgrading it. Where is... Oh, yeah, Killing Floor Incursion. I really hope that gets an upgrade because I only played that, like, once. I loved it. I love Killing Floor, but, yeah, again, PSVR 1, not great. Not great for a game like that. Obviously, No Man's Sky. Pistol Whip got upgraded, which is good. Raw Data, I played that a little bit. Didn't really get too far into it. Again, another first-person shooter that doesn't really work very well with PSVR 1. I don't know if Resi 7 will actually get upgraded. Resi 8 has been upgraded. I've not even played that game flat panel, so... like I said, though, I mean, I might, okay, just to get a lot of mileage out of this headset, I might play just standard games with that headset on, because it's a 4K HDR screen. Why would I not want to do that? You know what I mean? So I'm really hoping that, and then Star Trek Bridge Crew, yeah, that it's as good as people say, because I'm kind of liking the idea of just, I mean, I just bought this monitor, but I'm already liking the idea of that. And I'm a huge advocate for the theater mode in the PSVR 1. I think it's a great way to play your standard games because you got this gigantic screen in front of you and you're just like, this is amazing. Squadrons, definitely, I think EA might, they probably will upgrade that because it was such a popular game. Obviously, like I said, Skyrim VR needs to be upgraded. It has to be. It has to be. Solus Project sucks. I don't recommend it. I heard this was pretty good. Never got a chance to play it. It's like a horror space VR game, which I'm really kind of into the idea, so I hope they upgrade that. Saints and Sinners, definitely. Please upgrade that to PSVR 2. Rush of Blood, Until You Fall, I'm not even sure what this is. I just have it. I think it was a PlayStation Plus game. I already played this one through. I like that one. Wasn't like the greatest thing in the world, but it was good. Could definitely use an upgrade, I guess, to PSVR 2 for people who haven't played it. And then, of course, the last one is Zone of the Enders Mars, which is just Zone of the Enders second runner in VR. Which is not bad, but I think it's definitely some... I don't know. I prefer the original game. Anyway, let's plug this thing in and first of all, see if the controllers even are charged enough to play. Because I haven't... checked that yet. And if they need to be charged, that sucks. All right. I love the way that some of these companies actually like spool up their cables. I don't know how they do it. I'd like to, so I can do it to my stuff. Never underestimate the power of free twist ties. Alright, I'm gonna get this headset off. Hold on. Now, obviously, a lot of people would love for every VR headset at this point to be wireless, but I just don't think that's feasible. You know, you got the Quest 2. Let me the box here. And of course, you know, the packaging, again, is like a really, you know, recyclable, reusable material, not cardboard. Like it's paper-based, but I don't know. It's very flimsy paper. This cable's not very stiff, which is good. Thank God it's not stiff. Otherwise, it'd be a pain in the ass. Nice and long, though. Nice and long. So I could, like... Well, I probably could go out the door and be, you know, be fine if I had enough room out there. But, more or less... you know, you can actually apparently attach a USB extension cable here. And it would still work. It would obviously, I think it'd have to be powerful enough cable, but it would still work, which is pretty cool. I think I have to plug these in to pair them. So let's do that. That's usually how you go about doing that with their controllers. I'm looking for a little charging light. I'm not seeing one. I don't see a charging light. So how am I supposed to know that they're charged? All right, let's just... Oh, there we go. There's a light on the bottom there. PSVR2 Sense controller left is connected. It recognizes whether it's the left or the right. Nice. Does it need to be... Okay. So... Yeah, so it has to be connected. So make sure you have it directly connected. So the light is on the bottom here. And there you go. Oh yeah, they're pretty low. They're pretty low. I don't have, I mean, I do have USB extensions. I might have to. Oh my god, it's just nothing but peripherals. I have to follow, but know all about it. Let me know when you want to run that. We can play. For sure. Absolutely. Alright, I gotta disconnect my USB extended storage. It's just got PS4 games on it. I don't generally play from that much these days. I just move them to the internal. Boom. Nice long USB cables. I might even like... Yeah, you know what? I'll disconnect my microphone. I'm not using it right now, so I'd rather have these two connected in the back. You know, as much as I'd like to be untethered, I expected them to not really have much charge to them. I don't think this one's as long, but we'll see. Jeez, I don't know why that was so hard. Okay. Now, obviously, these are not USB 3 cables. These are actually USB 2. But then again, these aren't USB 3 USB cables either. So... Take a look. Okay, yeah. That's working. Let me get my other one. So now I've got 3 of these charging cables, which is nice. Wrong end. There you go. They're working. Let me go change into a more appropriate shirt. And I'll just change this one. Screw it. All right, now I'm going to boost the microphone so that way, you know, if I stand back, which I'm probably going to, you guys can hear at least me a little bit better. Would love to... Oh, you know what? I can now. Because I have a third cable. Maybe I'll use this one, actually, since it's already unraveled. This one is a USB 3. Holy crap. Now everything's charging. Oh my god. That's what happens. Alright, let's turn this one off. Let's see this headset, man. I'm excited because I've been waiting for this headset for months. Oh wow. Okay. Hold on. Wow, that is like, I haven't turned it on yet, but that... Hold on. Got that actually adjusts. Ooh. It rumbled. Okay, I see what you were saying about the nose thing there, Chris. Remove your VR headset and follow the instructions on the TV screen. Alright, well, way to be boring. We gotta update it, because of course we do. Well, that was quick. Alright. Don't tell me what to do. Alright. Get started. Oh, right. The headphones. Well, okay. Do I have to? I don't think I have to. Is that on here? It is not. Okay. I guess I have to. I mean, I don't. I could probably just say done, but I might use these if they're good. Because like I said, PSVR1... The PSVR1 earbuds were okay. They weren't terrible. Definitely heard worse. Yeah, you were right about what you call it. I was like, what the hell's the IPD? And I assumed you meant that thing. All right, this is... I think this has to go on the outside. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And I just remember what that stands for. Interpupillary distance. Or difference? I don't know. Distance. There you go. I was right. Alright, so... Yeah, the rumble in the headset's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Alright, unplug USB cables from PSVR sensor controller. Put them down with an easy reach. Okay. I'm trying to charge them, but alright. Oh. Don't want to drop this Okay, I'll put them down like this. All right. When you're ready, press the whatever function button on the VR to go to the next step. Set up your room properly. Clear some space so that there's nothing you'll bump into or trip over. Yeah, all right. Turn on the lights in your room so your VR gets to track your surroundings. I might want to turn the top light on, actually. I'm also going to be getting I'm going to be getting some sound panels because, as it turns out, not terribly expensive. I could get 50 sound panels for $50, and I've got the cardboard to paste them to, like actual sound panels, so I'll just be filling this room with sound panels. It'll be nice and quiet in here. Okay. Click the brightness. Oh, wait. Check the brightness of your room using the camera on your VR. Hold your VR headset at face level. And then press the function button to start checking. Oh, yeah. All right, well, I know how to put on the headset. I'm not an idiot. Yeah, I know. Done. 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 Okay, so they're actually suggesting you put it on lower on your head. We'll have to see how that looks in terms of focus for me. Put in your stereo headphones. I really do hope that these headphones... Oh yeah, there is the dial. I forgot about that. I do hope that these headphones actually like sound better than the PSVR1 does, but we'll see. All right, now we can put on the damn headset. All right, there we go. Okay, all right. Oh, it's going for the eye tracking. Can you guys see this? Seriously? Oh my god, you can. It's really odd looking. All right, hold on. Okay, so that's actually... Oh, that is so much better. The adjustment on this thing is so much better than the other headset. I must be a blind bat. Alright. Alright, that's not too bad. Dude, the eye tracking is nuts! It'd make it very difficult to look at boobs. Because then you know what's being... Whoa, okay. Alright, there's the pass-through cameras. What? What? No! Dude, it's exact distance. That's nuts. You know what's funny is that I've used night vision goggles. That's what this looks like. But it's better depth perception. Okay, hold on. Wow, I had to adjust. My brain has to adjust to this. Did I not? Oh, there we go. There, okay, I was like, where did I put this again? There it is. Okay, it's a little blurry. I had this, like, perfect earlier. There we go. That's what I was looking for right there. Put it on top, for one, so it doesn't cut off your circulation. but 2, it doesn't. It allows the strap to not get in the way. Kind of like this. There you go. Yeah, everything's kind of blurry, but obviously I'll be moving away from the very expensive microphone, but okay, so it wanted me to push the buttons. Right? Cancel, select, obviously. Okay, yeah. Options, create, which are nicely placed, I must say. There you go. Classic, classic. All right. Tracks the movement of your eyes during the adjustment. Follow the red dot just for your eyes. Okay. This is such cool tech, man. Foveated rendering is what it's called. Oh my god, that's so bright. Like I said, this set might be $550. I don't know any other VR headset that has foveated rendering and eye tracking built in. Try it out by looking at the surrounding dots. See how it works. Oh my god, that's insane. Okay, this is where we're going to set the room. Hold on. Dude, this pass-through camera is cool as hell. Move the chair over. Hold on. Okay. All right, here we go. This is so cool. I'm just gonna make sure that it scans the whole thing, but dude, look at the floor of your play area. It should appear to be level with your room's floor. If it looks like it's floating, gently touch your room's floor with your PSVR2 Sense controller. Yeah, it's pretty level. I don't think it can see under the desk, but I'm not going to go under the desk, so it doesn't matter. This is, I mean, I can't see the chat. I can see it, but it's blurry. So, you know, it's going to look a little, but... So I may still have to take off my headset to see your comments, but... Adjust with controller stick. Well, I don't need to, because it... Okay, and then you can edit it. Okay. This is, like, what other VR headset has this? Seriously. Obviously, that's not a playable area, but, like, what other VR headset has this? Tell me. I think the Quest has a thing you can set for a play area, but not like this, where you can edit it. Like, look at this. Okay. To add your play area, press and hold R2 with the pointer inside of your play area. Oh. Here, there we go. The area you enclose will also be added to your play area. Okay, but I can remove it just like this, and then kind of paint it in, which is like the best part. All right, definitely not that. This is the coolest shit ever, man. Definitely not out there. You know what? Let's get it away from the wall a little bit there. Maybe a little bit away from the bed. Like, you know, how can people say that this is not worth $550? Like, people are stupid, I swear to God. That looks pretty good. Okay. Smaller than 6 feet 7 inches by 6 feet 7. You won't be able to use games and apps that require room scale. To make your play area big enough to play all games and apps, clear up some more space and edit your play area. Has to be 6 feet by 7 inches? Or 6 feet by 6 feet? So it has to be the length of my bed. Well, that ain't gonna happen, bro. Okay? You're gonna have to set any... Whoa, whoa. Dude, this is nutty. Yeah, I know. Yes. This is so cool. The pass-through camera is so freaking boss, man. I'm in space! Yes! PlayStation VR. Where's the volume? Did they move it? All right, let's try quick tips. Okay. Whenever you want to play the activity card in the control center, press the function button anytime to view your surroundings, a spot nearby objects or people. Start playing right away by downloading games and demos designed specifically for PSVR2 experience. Obviously, we've got a couple games downloaded. They've only got a few. But we've got No Man's Sky. Let me try this function button. Where is it? Where's the power button? Power button's there. Is it on this side? It's this side. That's so cool. And it's just a black screen for you guys. If I move really close, I can sort of make out the chat, but not entirely. So I'm still going to have to do this. The quest, you can manually create a space. Subtracting, no. Well, yeah, I knew the quest could actually, but it's not as accurate. Like you can't make it exactly the right space. Though apparently I didn't either. You need 6 feet by 6 feet. So I need the length of my bed this way and this way. Now this way is very easy. I just get rid of a bunch of that stuff, which I should have done a long time ago anyway. And we've got our play space right here. As far as 6 feet this way, I don't know. All right, go back to previous screen. Oh, that's right. These have sticks now, so I don't have to flick. Remember that? Yeah, I would love to get Cities VR. That'd be awesome. But again, I'm definitely going to be playing games in the, like, just with the VR headset. I'm not seeing screen door effect. Black is black, which is great because these are OLED panels in here. The damn thing's not fogging up, so I think it's that little opening at the top of the shroud here. All right, let's get into No Man's Sky, yeah? Oh, dude. Let's see how No Man's Sky looks. All right, well, let's enter it up here. Yeah, one thing that John Linneman actually talked about was that the HDR is bright. Oh, ooh, okay. All right, this is a new one. Let's just do a new one. All right. Oh, this is different. Look at this. There's the normal. You got a streamlined experience, fewer systems to manage, lower costs. That's, wow. Then you got the creative, no cost, no damage, no limits. That's cool. Undertake a limited expedition for special rewards. So does it, okay, that doesn't matter. From gentle to permadeath, take control over your experience. That's cool. And then survival. Survival challenge, more hazards, smaller inventory, increased costs. Dude, relaxed experience sounds fantastic, but we're going to go normal. I love space, man. I need more space games in my life. I seriously do. Where's the volume button, damn it? There's the adjustments. The volume button used to be down here, but they don't have it here anymore. Is it? It's on the top, isn't it? Isn't it up? Is it up here? Ah! Hold on. I'm not ready. Pass through. Oh, that's possibly one of the best features they ever had. Chris, do you know where the volume button is? No, it's not. He's not there. All right, hold on. Honestly, it's a little bit sharper, but it's not like, ridiculous. It's not like awesomely sharp. It's weird though. They don't start you like reach over your shoulder, press R1 to pick up your multi-tool. Hello? Will holster the mini tool if equipped. Well, this is my right shoulder. This is R1. If I can't. How far back you want me to go? Ah. No, I didn't want photo mode. Back up. Stop. L2. There we go. There it is. Because I was. All right. Environment hazard protection failing. I'm going to use multi-tool scanner. Okay. Oop. Push it too fast. Okay. Oh, my scanner's critically damaged, so I need, yeah. Okay, so you don't have to hold. So this doesn't actually, like, see your fingers like some other games might. To repair scanner, first move to find source. No, I need, you can recenter your VR view in here. That's cool. World relative, body relative. Pushing forward will move your character in the direction your controller is pointing. Pushing forward will move your character in the direction their body is pointing. I think I want world relative. Head relative. Oh. Yeah, no, world relative. Let's try smooth for both and see what happens. Okay, I'm a little bit dizzy. All right, hold on. Dude, I'm dying. My body's like, what are you doing to me right now? All right. I don't. I wonder if I do head. I'd really okay. Repair the scanner. Oh. Navigate. I know. Shut up. Yes, I know, because you told me to unplug it. Alright. Alright, I don't have to do that anymore. Yes. Let's plug these bad boys in. Alright, let's do this one. Yeah, right now the headset obviously is a little bit low. It doesn't really sound that great. But again, I might just, you know, I might just use my actual wireless headset. And then 3 out of the 4 components will be wireless. These are gonna make it a little bit heavier because of the cables just hanging off, but that's okay.
Extreme cold, critical.
Yes, 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 I know. I'm surprised I can just go up a steep angle like this. And towards something of a tentacle nature. What? What planet did I end up on? Oh! Get away from me. Got it. Nice.
Extreme cold, critical. Technology recharge.
Whew. Only a little bit though, so we gotta get more.
Starship signal detected.
How do I jump?
Thermal protection falling.
Yes. Yes, I know. Why? Oh. That's terrible. Oh, right. I can just left click on my thumbstick. This is sprint. Oh, there we go. I pressed that earlier. It didn't do anything. My God, what planet did I end up on? What is this? Sodium nitrate crystals. Boy, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I have powers beyond all humans. Come on. Yep. There we go. We're at 100% now. God, it still smells brand new. I love it. The hell is that? You guys see that? Over there. Well, hey there, little guy. No, no, no. Here, I want to scan you. Damn it. No, that's not it. Sorry. I was gonna scan you, but then you gave up. And then I gave up.
Thermal protection
Oh,
falling.
shut up. Oh, there it is. Oh, definitely gonna grab these. Absolutely. Oh, the haptic or the tension in the triggers actually, or the adaptive triggers, kick in when it gets a little overheated. All right. Whew. Well, I can definitely say it looks sharper. It still has that VR look, you know what I mean? Still slightly soft and compared to like a an actual flat panel, but like I'm down for this. This looks way better. Plus, it's more or less just the controllers. The controls were just ugh. All right. All right. Dude, I'm like on a planet of octopus or something. Octopi? Whatever. Kiwi pie? Oh, there's rumbling in the headset when I float or when I use my jetpack. That's crazy. Oh, man. Whew, that sudden stop. Oxygen. Need all that. Okay, these are not where they should be. Technically, I can move forward. It should be okay. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I'd rather be sitting, though. I just think this is so cool that you can move within the space now. Couldn't do that before. All right, hermetic seal. See, this feels way more accurate. Look at that. That is so much more accurate. I don't know if I could still fly like this. I think I still need an actual joystick, but this is so much better than the other one. Alright, dust, right. Not that. Okay. 900 units, that's not too bad. Get the hell out of here. I know I didn't set it to be No Man's Sky. I'm still into the entertainment thing, but this is really just a test drive, so to speak. I might actually play a standard game with the headset on because I want to see what it looks like. I want to see how good the theater mode is. Because obviously with this game, they just updated it to work with the system, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it has the benefit of all the features like HDR. Oh, yeah. This happens every single time. Every single time you start off, you end up... Okay, I thought so. Every time you start off, there's always a huge storm that comes in, no matter what planet you're on. Which really sucks, so you have to go through it. And hope that you get through it. Well, here's a cave. So I might be able to actually get away with being in here. Hopefully. There you go. Hey-oh. The simple fact that I can turn around and, oh, look, I can still use my hands is amazing in itself. Because you couldn't do that before. Charge the hazard protection with sodium to locate sodium. Seek shelters in caves or buildings, which I already did. Hazard protection's good. Life support's good. It's still 25 degrees C, but we're not getting hit by it, so it's fine. Yeah, but I don't need sodium. I'm fine. Oh, I want to see it. I want to see what that does. Well, I know what it does, but I want to... Ooh. Dihydrogen. Sadly, we have to, I'm pretty sure we can wait out the storm. I think. The warning went away, so I'm gonna guess probably it's already done. It is not already done. Okay, it's back into the cave. I could have swore that you can actually, like, avoid the cave. Holy crap. There you go, see? I was right. I didn't realize that my left hand had a flashlight. So that's pretty cool. What is that? What? Ooh. It's an item I've never seen before. Alright. I don't know where the freaking volume button is on these, on this. I could have swore it was in the same spot. I'm gonna put on my actual headset. Standing in one spot is tough. All right, let me see your comments. Hold on. You don't? All right. I could have swore it was in the same spot, but I'm just gonna use my headset. If I can. If I had this up like that. There you go. That's better. Oh, that's so much better. All right, there we go. Turn this up. There we go. It's weird. It never actually, like, gained height. You just went really fast. Or at least it lasted longer. But I never really got any height until it actually went away. That was weird. Let's just get to this, and then we'll let these controllers charge. We'll play a traditional game in the headset. There is zero fogging up. I like this. All right, so is there a way I can actually just... Or no. It's probably... Oops. There you go. Did you literally... I don't know why it won't come back. That's weird. You literally never have to take the headset off. It's crazy. Is it trying to output 120? Like, what's it doing? Was this how it was when I was actually like choosing some stuff? Or, you know, whatever I was doing? Starting the game up. Alright, I'm gonna put these on top of the computer here. Just cables everywhere. They actually don't need to be on the extension cables anymore. This is nuts. Ah, that's really hot. Okay. Ow. That gets really hot back there. I mean, it's on top of a desk. It's on top of a desk, well-ventilated room. I can't imagine that it would overheat just charging everything. But I'm going to play with this on now. I got to see if it's actually outputting at 120, because if it is, then, well, minor issue there. Because then the, oh, this is still on. Okay. Is it? No, that's charging. Sorry. It probably is putting out at 120. Let's try and fix that. No. Just really just not working? I'm using the PSVR2. Okay. So do I have to fire up a game in order for this to work? Probably. All right, well, let's try, let me turn down my voice first. It's funny because I know exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, maybe I don't. This is the mic, isn't it? Check. Yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. All right. Oops. Forgot to turn off the monitor there. Well, let's just fire up Destiny because that has amazing HDR. Let me just see if this actually like comes back for you guys, because I can't hear anything through this headset, which is connected to my computer, which means you guys can't see or hear anything either. No, see, something went wrong. Oh, I can hear the earbuds. Okay. All right, yeah. And there it is. Weird. Hold on. So that's what I was fearing, what John Linneman had actually talked about, which is the fact that capture stops if you don't have a screen that outputs 120 FPS. Mine does, but hold on a second. Oh, are you serious? Are you doing this right now? It really is doing that right now. This should be at 1080p. I don't know why the hell it even has the option of 4K. But I'm curious as to why it only worked when the game was going. Let's see what this. All right, let's see what happens here. Hold on. I turned it off. I'm gonna turn it back on. Nope. And then it kills it. So only if you're playing a VR title will it actually capture through the monitor? That makes no sense. But I can't change the settings, the screen settings. Strange. Cuz that's why I wear this headset instead, because I didn't know that when I was wearing the earbuds. I didn't realize that it wasn't showing through your screens or through my capture. Why though? There's got to be a way. Unless I have to not have a 120 FPS monitor. So that's the only thing I can think of that's keeping it from displaying anything. Really though? I mean, that's honestly one of the benefits from PSVR1, I guess, right there. Is the fact that I can keep displaying the screen no matter whether I'm in game or out of it. I'm trying to think. Those are quick settings. Screen brightness, screen size, headset vibration, adjust visibility, eye tracking, other settings. Lock audio, video output. There we go. HDR. Video output, screen and video. Well, okay. I already know that. This is why it thinks there's 4K. Because maybe that's... Oh, that's why. That's why. I already figured it out. It's because output 120 hertz video to VR headset. Yeah. So that's unchecked. But the HDR output is checked. But it's still... What it's doing is it's seeing that it's going to 4K, which the monitor in front of me is not. But somehow it worked while in VR. Which doesn't make sense to me at all. Lock the position of stereo audio so that the audio source doesn't move with the 2D screen. Right, that's for like if you got surround sound speakers. Yeah, so that's why it's not showing on the screen, because it thinks it's in 4K and my TV doesn't support 4K. Though technically my capture card does, so you guys should still be able to see it. Even if it doesn't display on my TV or my monitor. That's ballsack, bro. Well, we're figuring it out as we go along here. Let me see if that'll do anything. Hold on. Jeez, I didn't realize I was this close to everything. All right, hold on. Capture card. All right, I'm actually going to have to move the headset. Oh, my capture card is in 4K. Huh. So that's the best part is I can actually test this by holding my finger over the sensor, making it think that I put my head back in there. Never mind. My capture card's already in 4K. Trying my best not to touch the those lenses. Well, this is sad. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually stream anything but VR games with this at the moment, which would be the idea. But I was actually looking forward to seeing what the what it looked like in terms of the picture quality. Oh well, I think that's one of the things that they mentioned on the stream. So like you can go in here, go video output and everything. And because I don't have the headset on, see, it still says resolutions at 4K. Which doesn't make sense because obviously my monitor is not. But just the sheer fact that that my headset is on is the reason that I can't seem to, that it's not the right resolution. So if I do this, all right, first and foremost, let's look for the volume, shall we? Because I could have swore the volume button used to be on the bottom here. These things look like buttons, but they're not. You know what? Maybe there is no volume button because you can control everything from the PlayStation at this point. Damn. Okay, so now the problem here is that this is still thinking that it's in 4K, which it is not. Well, either way. That is sick. Obviously, the controllers, I gotta let those things charge up. I do kind of wish I could, you know, play my games with that on. But if it's not gonna, like, even recognize it, unless it's in a VR title, then that kind of sucks. Here, let me do this. Hold on. I'm gonna make it think that, you know, my head's in there. Okay. Just by covering this up. Okay. Yeah. So it thinks my. All right. I don't need to put it on. Stop. I don't know why it needs me to put it on. Oh, that's why. Because it was like... I'm just trying to make it think. Because something messed up. I really think something messed up because now I'm in the game, but the game was playing earlier, so I'm not sure what's going on. I was literally playing the game, and I'm pretty sure it was actually showing up on the screen for you guys, and now all of a sudden it's not here. So something happened. Just hold on a second. I'm going to turn off the PS5. Something happened because I swear I was playing the game. Now I need, you know what? I'm going to go back in the stream and look to see if it's actually playing. Yeah, it is. So what the hell happened? As soon as I quit out of No Man's Sky, it became a problem. But before then, yeah, you guys could literally... Okay, well, there's all that. We didn't plug it in by this point. So you saw all the setup and everything. So it should have been fine. Yeah, I was in the menu, the main menu and everything. So, yeah, something happened. Okay. Let's try this again. I gotta make sure I put the headset on first so I know where to put the band. Just like that. Can this turn on the system? Nope. System has to be on first. Okay. So. Let's try this again. Something happened when I closed No Man's Sky. It really broke the system for some reason. Oop. Okay, I can hear it in my headset, which means you guys can see it. I hope. Nope. See, now it just went blank again. Why the hell was it working fine? See, you guys just saw it right there. Why was it working fine before? When I was just firing up No Man's Sky, and then it just decided to crap out on me when I don't understand. I'm really confused right now. Yeah, and see now it sees everything, you know, and all that stuff. So this doesn't make any sense. See? So now you can see it, right? Yeah. Now you can see it. We close the game. And it blanks out. When it wasn't like that before. When we set up the system, it wasn't even like that. Alright, I'm just going to unplug the headset. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but for the purposes of this, I need to understand what's happening right now because it was working when we were setting it up, and now it's just like, oh, all of a sudden it just refuses to actually let me play games that aren't VR. At least I can't stream it to you guys for some reason. And there it goes again. I don't get it. Also, how is this charged already? Was I really playing for that long? I don't know. It was working a second ago. Now it just refuses to do that. So this is confusing and saddening. It worked just fine. It worked just fine before. Now it's not. That's sad. Everything was going so well, too. Does this still think that it's in 4K? Yeah, it does. It shouldn't. Right, let's turn off the PS5 again. It shouldn't think it's in 4K. Like, I'm connected to a 4K capture card, but it should not think that it's in 4K. Because the monitor I'm connected to is not a 4K monitor. So what gives? Maybe that's why. Because when I started everything up, it was in the proper resolution. And it can't be because I've set the capture card to 4K in OBS. That has no bearing over like what my monitor is able to display. That's just maxing out the capture card. Yeah, it still thinks it's from 4K. That makes no sense. Hold on. All right, let me do this actually. Let's just, it's not going to do anything, but see, that's 1080p. Current video output signal 4K. It's what? Because of the capture card? See, now it thinks it's in 1080p. So that's what I had to do. Let's try this. See if this works. It probably won't, but best to be set up for disappointment than success. Or be set up for failure than success. There was one piece of advice that I took from one of my teachers in ITT Tech in college, and I hold it to this day. If you expect it to fail, you can never be disappointed. Right. I unplugged it like a dumbass. Well, I unplugged it on purpose. So I need to see what the hell's going on here. See, now we're in the right resolution on the monitor. We'll see what happens. Nope. There it goes. It was... I don't get it, man. It was fine before. Now it just doesn't like it. That doesn't make sense. Like, I would love to play flat panel games with this on. No joke. Would love to do that. See, I went into the video output information. It still says 1080p. So for whatever reason, this just won't let me do that. I'm just firing up a game, see if it does anything. Yeah, it won't let me do it. Even though at the very beginning you guys saw it. It worked fine at the beginning. All right, what if I fire up No Man's Sky and just play with the controller? So now you guys can see everything. You know, what if I just want to use the headset but not the controls? Nope. It automatically will, and this is what they said on Digital Foundry, you cannot use a basic DualSense controller with this headset if it's not a if it's a VR title. This sucks. See, and look at this. As long as No Man's Sky is running, I can go to the dashboard, show you guys around, whatever. But that's as far as it goes. I can't like start up another game and have it just work. Nope. As soon as you go to flat panel, forget it. Settings, there we go. Screen size. You can actually make it literally, wow. You can make it fill your headset. That is nuts that you can do that. Okay, so I'm not... No, see. That's disappointing. I bet you it would do that even if I had the splitter in place. Because right now I don't have my splitter in place. But I bet you it would do that. Might be worth trying at some point. At some point. Right now is obviously not going to work. And it takes a little extra time for me to set up the splitter, get it plugged in and everything, so. Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. Because as soon as I started the whole thing up, it was working just fine, but now it just doesn't want to work. So that's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? That's the way they set it up. I'm going to see if using my HDMI splitter might actually negate that effect, because I'm essentially just I'm putting the signal in and then splitting it off, and that is the way I get rid of HDCP. Like I can get away with actually having HDCP on and using my system to watch YouTube and all that other stuff. Obviously YouTube being the only thing I can watch. The problem with it is that it also tends to, that splitter is garbage because it tends to think that I am putting it through a 4K screen because it's a 4K capable splitter, when that's not the reality. It has a problem detecting what screen I'm using. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end it there. I know this is kind of like a haphazardly put together stream, but you know, I'll do some tests and figure out if I can actually, you know, use the splitter to my advantage and have that work in my favor, so that way I can play flat panel games in my VR headset to get that HDR experience that I am so ready for. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the PSVR2. It launched today, and Sony somehow nailed the timing and got it to their customers. Got it to their customers the day of launch, which is awesome. So, awesome job. Controls feel great. The headset looks great. Feels great. And we're gonna be putting more VR content on this channel for sure. mostly just streams, probably not standalone videos, but streams. As of right now, we only got the 3 games, No Man's Sky, Pistol Whip, and Job Simulator, but, you know, I plan to get more, and hopefully more older PSVR titles actually get ported to PS5, and we'll be able to take advantage of the library we already have, but that remains to be seen. Until tomorrow night, I'm Adam Wolf. This was PSVR 2.